purchased this plywood from a local box store, and at the time I thought it was pretty good plywood. When I started cutting it into these strips, I noticed that it was delaminating here. And I did this one yesterday. I ended up gluing it. This delamination actually went all the way through. In fact, you can see some of the glue squeeze out here. And it's a little embarrassing, but I actually have worked on a technique to glue the laminations back together. To get the glue down in the plywood, I'm just using an old hacksaw blade. It's rigid, it's thin, and it gets down. And on this time, I took the time to mark out more or less the void of that needs to be glued. When I was gluing this one, once you start getting all the clamps on it, it all starts to look the same, and you don't quite remember where the delaminations began and end. So I took the time to mark this one. And you basically just work the glue down into the void and get as many clamps as you can on it. I have a couple thin pieces of wood that I use to open up the gap to allow a little bit more ease of access to getting the glue in. Well, here it is all glued up. It's not all my clamps, but it's a lot of them. And I was just trying to get pressure as many places as I could. Here's the plywood installed, and I've already shown some of the details of this project in other videos. It came out fine, you know, but it was another one of those examples of you think you're going to get something done quickly, and something flies out of left field and slows you down. It took me a couple days to glue together a couple pieces of plywood before I could actually install it and use it the way I wanted to. But in any case, as always, I appreciate any of you guys coming by, checking out what I'm doing. I'd appreciate it. Like, subscribe, and comment. I love to read the comments, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one.